Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and let's continuing on in Gran Turismo Sport in the GT League. Now, looks like we're continuing on over to move on into the professional league. But I would like have to say this one, but 2 new rounds will be added in all 3 rounds on these 3 different event sports. Well, probably the new ones should also be added in to have more. So let's just continuing on over to the midship challenge. So probably Kyoto Driving Park, Yamaguchi and Suzuka Circuit has been added up for it as part of the update. So looks like we're about to have to go back on over to do a little midship car sport. Well, kind of think of it because the Ford GT40 has been added up to it. But maybe I should probably have to go and pick a different car for it, by the way. So let's just say I'm about to have to go on and pick any different cars for it. So looks like it's time to go in to bring out the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 3 road car. Definitely designed of the CIT Total Drama contestant Courtney. Yep, let's go and give this road car a little spin with this TD library for it. Well, probably Professional League also add 2 specific rounds for each 3 different events. I might be able to be sure that this is going to be quite good to go until I'll be ready to move on in to take on Suzuka Circuit after the Kyoto Driving Park. But good thing that I'm about to use another Total Drama fan art library to be prepared for today's segment. Well, I kinda sure bet that there will be a lot more videos coming in the way. Alright, race number 4 going in. And probably in the meantime that I'm about to take on 2 Bugatti Veyrons, a LaFerrari and a Lamborghini Finio. This is gonna be very hard as it is. But I should probably need to putting on sports soft tires. Okay, well, this is gonna be very challenging for it. N1000 hypercar, and this is going to be very different. Alright, race number 4, here I go. Well, I know this race is going to be pretty much challenging for it. Okay, let's pass on over to the standard launch edition. Well, good thing that the video preview just also give us a little heads up. So probably that might be quite giving a little time to see how more cars are about to be coming in for us. Well, eventually, this is going to be a little more hard to racing here on Daybreak. So this will also take 6 laps for only 2 rounds for it. But probably I'll be able to get ready to be prepared to pump things up on the Premium Sports Lounge in the next part for it. Okay, coming in and pass on chicane. Well, absolutely, this one is going to be used as a car handicap bonus. Let's see how am I going to do it well to beat these 2 or maybe 6 strong hypercars to be used with this whole drama library. Yep, this is going to be very brutal for this challenge. But especially on the back of the Alfa Romeo 4C TD library design, well, it also has 3 words in it on behind a bit. CIT stands for Council in Training. Well, I deliberately putting on the 3 letters to be part of it. Well, she always likes to say that. Evenly the side mirrors also. Coming in, pass on the G5 Citroen. Hold it tight. Okay, time to take on safety stop. Passing on the McLaren 650S. Nope, separately that was the MT412C. Slip aside on the turn for it. Well, separately the NSX always comes in for it. Well, maybe you know, all-wheel drive and MR drivetrain are also a part of this event because, well, it was definitely a midship challenge for it. Different specific cars on back engines could be allowed to participate. Alright, passing on the two ends of Ferraris and the LaFerrari goes in for it. Okay, going in, stay on it. Okay, well, looks like on the third lap. What? The LaFerrari passed by me? I can't believe it. Anyway, not a single chance for it. Just giving a little handling or a little adjustment. Oh boy. That was so close for that one. Now, all I have to do is to decrease the gap distance to catch up on over to deal with the two Venios and the Bugatti Veyrons. The two Veyrons are definitely in the far distance, so maybe I should probably have to keep focusing on overtaking two hypercar Lamborghinis. Okay, that's one pass. Now focusing on the other. Woohoo! Man, that's definitely quite safe. Well, maybe you know, I should have to be prepared after I'm finishing up the two new rounds from each continued event. But I should probably have to go in and try out the brand new Formula Gran Turismo car named the 1500T. Oh crud. I kinda think that was a failed turn for the last corner. Come on. Just keep it up. Okay, almost there. Looks like we're on the fourth lap. Gotta keep it nice and well balanced. Definitely, I should probably add one brake balance level on the rear. Okay, I see one Bugatti, and there's the second one. Well, looks like this is gonna be an easy piece of cake for this race. Bet the CIT Alfa Romeo 4C could probably overtake the two toughest Bugatti Veyrons. That could be quite very intriguing for this segment for that one. But I hope two Bugattis are about to be putting into the top three. but you could always be in first place. Well, it always happens to be winning, of course. Okay, giving a little stability pace. Not a single chance for it. Almost there, folks. Looks like we're in the 5th lap. Only got one more to go, and this CIT library is in the lead. Okay, almost there. Take on that turn, that could be easy to dive in. Oh! Ouch, that's gonna leave a mark. Wow, that was a solid performance, driving technique turns. But in which first place is on the row and proceed on over to take on to the final lap. Well, guess that the N800 car just got owned by N500 vehicle. That could be quite very hard to master it. Well, strong cars definitely need to take it nice and slow while letting the nice and clean cars go in and finishing the job. Okay, go back into the interior and drive better. Okay, the rear cam is definitely giving us a little check on it whenever the Veyron is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He slammed. Ah, come on. Learn to be gentle next time, Veyron. Alright, final lap. This is going to be closer for it. This race is going to be one big, intense finish. Okay, going down the hill. Gotta have to keep an eye out on the Bugatti whenever there's a oncoming speed, or, well, definitely incoming speed from behind. That could definitely almost comes out of the clean race bonus. Take a little slide turn. Well, definitely the strong hypercars could definitely learn to be gentle while driving on the corners, but probably let the standard vehicles, including the road cars as well. But definitely the most hard part, Bugatti Veyron is definitely coming in, dashing in, and it's no. Looks like that definitely comes in second place. I should probably have to go for it because that demands, well, let's go for a little rematch. Okay, 72,000 credits. That could be quite almost a bit. Alright, here we go again, folks. Almost got a little focusing of having a lost distraction for it. Definitely the Bugatti Veyron is the strongest midship vehicle, and it has that all-wheel drive. Now I had to do it again. Well, you know what happens if Courtney doesn't like to be in second place? That's how what happens in Oceans 8 or 9. Definitely has to go again for the next round. Now, only I need is to catch up more midship vehicles as fast as I can. But I hope this is gonna have to do this to add more credits. Pass that Ferrari, try not to get hidden or spin it out for it. Well, guess that library complains a lot to get over to take first place for it. Luckily, this is part of Vision's Hologon fan art design. So folks, make sure you might have to go and select a stronger car for it, so you might be giving a better chance to beat the Bugatti Veyron for it. Well, most of you Bugatti lovers who uses the Veyron, that could be very easily to win this race for it. Yeah, pick any midship vehicles while you're participating in this event. You also need to have a little power and weight reduction adjustment to be needed in for. But maybe I just don't need quick tune-up before the race starts. I just want to make sure to see how strong the car can go to face up against the hypercar. Okay, past that McLaren. That was a 650S. I was right about it. Okay, now take it a little slip in. Well, guess the LaFerrari learned very well to master the corner very gently. Well, I hope this is going to be the usual for the LaFerrari to go pass by it. Well, of course not. Well, probably the McLaren F1 might be good cars to use it for. Now let's just focusing on to catch up these two Bugattis again. I guess that's how I always drive fast for it. Woohoo! Slide an epic turn. Well, I kind of think that 1 round or 2 round rematch could also give an extended daily workout after feeding these two Bugatti Veyrons to be quite very difficult to handle it. Well, maybe yes. I'm just giving a little focusing while commentary it. Just had to check on the lookout behind. Slide in, slide left. Gonna have to keep hold of the gap distance between 3,000. That could be giving by some time for it whenever Veyron is going to do something very quickly fast, but well, other mid-tip cars are definitely hard to handle it for it. Struggle differences between supercar and hypercars could also go in an all-out high-speed battle for it. Okay, final lap, here I go, and I hope the Veyron is doing something much quickly as I could. Now, this might be the hard part to get away from the distance. So, definitely, other strong mid-tip cars to also take on the Bugatti Veyron could also need to have some good advantage, putting on some good power adjustments. But it also ends up to stop at N600 car class for it. This might be quite getting a stronger example for you folks. Choose any strong car to take on the Bugatti Veyron would be quite very important to take on the heated rivalry race for it. Well, of course, the LaFerrari is the strong, fastest hypercar. That could definitely beat the Veyron with all of its powerful max speed. Alright, we're almost there at the end of the first race, you guys. Well, definitely I just used the second attempt for as a rematch event. Guess the CIT library really wants to be winning until it reaches up to the finish line. Okay, going in. Now, watch out for that Bugatti Veyron coming in, because this is the most hard part for it. But not a simple chance for it. So, important thing when you're trying to keep away from the Veyron by catching up in the finish line, always has to be at least 3,000 or 4,000 gap distance away from the Veyron. That might be important to see how it goes with all that strong advantage for it. And bingo! 144,000 credit. That's definitely quite good enough to have more earnings to be very successful thanks to the car handicap bonus. So, looks like 3,600 experience was definitely a lot for it. Alright, looks like that's it for race number 4. Head on over to take on race number 5 on Suzuka Circuit. This time it's going to be quite very stronger to see how fast can it go for it. So I might have to say, just gonna have to think something first before ready to go. So I would like to say, well, let's just bring out the Lamborghini Huracan for this event. Yep, I'm about to bring out one of my Total Drama OC's libraries, JP. Well, she's definitely the pretty hot chick who really likes hot Lambo vehicles for it. But definitely, car numbers has been placed for it. Alright, so definitely one Veyron is actually okay for it, and looks like the Aventador joins the race. Awesome! Looks like our 2011 Lamborghini is definitely coming back in for the race. But also the De Tomaso Pantera was actually participating to be eligible to be in this race. So probably this time to putting on sports soft tires. And maybe the max speed is 9.1. Let's see how it goes out to be reduced for it. Okay, 9.3 does okay for it. But maybe I'll have to leave this standardly. So, here we go, and let's finishing up the midship challenge on race number 5. Alright, let's do this and start the party. Well, evenly of course, taking 6 laps could also take 14 minutes of run. Okay, this is gonna be very different to drive very fast for it. Well, my OC JP wants to win this race for it, but definitely this may take some time to catch up for it. But, surprise! I'm just using my Total Drama OC Lambo to be giving a little support to her loyal fans, but I'm just giving a little support to her as usual. Man, definitely the Veyron is going far behind. I should probably keep this up to make it go faster. But I hope JP doesn't like to go very aggressive while I'm using her ride. Now I'll be able to be more gentle with this Lambo. Okay, well, I kinda think that doesn't count for it. Hold on. Now, maybe it's too much rub on it, so I should probably restart it. Alright, here we go, second attempt. I really go for it, see how it turns out to get some more clean races for it. But, practice makes perfect. Always has to do some concentration by now. Now, I should probably stick on the view. That will make it much better to be focused on it and stay tightly on the apex. Okay, now better have to wait for it and let the nice lady go in. Well, probably the car number is happily blocked the Diamond Platinum logo for it. Well, definitely I just created my own logo for it. That's definitely the secondary part. Well, the main part I just have my own logo was UTRS, but anyway, just giving a little time for me to give a little concentration to do some more smooth handling for it. But in the meantime, yes, sirree. That's how my sweet beloved OC gals are really want to bring their favorite brides in to go in for a little race. Well, maybe unlike the Honda NSX that I just remembered, well, this one is quite very... Oh, jeez. Okay, so much for a clean race for that one. Let's just focusing on to do a little standard run for it. Okay, second lap goes in. Let the nice lady pass on to the McLaren. But totally, this is definitely quite very reasonable for using this hot style library. Because definitely, the color also turns out to be platinum, but it also quite made with a color shift design. But I know this is definitely quite good to be used for my OC's designs. That would be quite very fabulous to see it goes out to be. Well, maybe there's another to-do list. What my told on OC JB is really want to have something to give any supercar on a makeup for it. Well, probably you would like to have an Enzo Ferrari with a diamond platinum special design, or definitely the La Ferrari. Well, which definitely that's how pretty girls want pretty hot rides to go for it. Just giving a little more high-end performance luxury ride. Alright, well, good place I'm at. Only got 4 more to go in straight up to it. Okay, looks like we're in the middle of the race. Starts out in the third lap and woohoo! The black Abandontor also came by for it. That could be quite good, unlike the Lamborghini Venio. This one does have that pretty cool shape of the hypercar for it. But this one is 2013 that I just passed by it. But the Abandontor was the 2011 model. Let's see two Lambos to see how my JB designed Huracan to go straight to it. Well, that was a wonderful, successful, clean pass by it. Alright, now time to focusing on that Bugatti Veyron. Oh boy, like this is totally gonna be very challenging for it. Okay, slide nicely. Okay, be more cautious. Okay, I see the Bugatti Veyron on the left. Well, definitely covered up the driver names list. Well, what can I tell you, folks? That Veyron does super fast for it. I would like to see how fast can a Huracan can take on this Veyron to be very challenging for it. Or maybe this could be a hard strategic tip when driving standard strong cars for it. Okay, 2 more to go. It's gonna be nearly close. Almost there. But probably this time it's going to be a little slight and steady for it. Just giving a little Monterey pace to see how it goes. To be more specifically careful. Oh, well, learn to be gentle for the corner technique for that one. But sorry, no car damage allowed, what JB says. So, well, definitely, he just always loves clean cars with no damage marks in it. Alright, first place on the go. Well, I kind of think this is going to be harder for worse. Easy on incoming behind could also means easily overtake. Come on, come on, come on. Don't want to get passed by it. Okay, stop at the chicane, buy some time for it. Okay, well, looks like this is going to be an easy-going zone. Had to be very survival whenever I can to drive straight for it, and no! Okay, well, that's a little bit slight back recovery. But I'm still in first place, guys. Definitely gonna have to be more specifically careful while driving on the corners to pull the brakes earlier. Alright, let's go back in the interior to drive nice and smooth. Well, I kind of think this is the most difficult race I ever take on the last 2 new rounds, folks. I kind of think that driving any corners with using the strong supercars could also lead with mistakes, but definitely followed by focusing on the double cones could give you a little helpful tip. That might be precisely whenever you feel like that you need to do some more expert tactics. But in the meantime, well, I hope the Veyron is going to come back in past my lead for more. Hey, almost there. It's going to be the end of the 5th lap. Only one more to go until this is going to be the final lap. Alright. I'm all in. Now this is going to be the most intense part for it. Gonna have to stay on a 1,000 gap distance. Come on, I hope my OC could probably win this race and I'm using her Lambo. Well, I kind of think I should probably have to give her a nice cover of her Hyperion. Might be used for a picture submission. But yes, maybe I commentary less when I'm driving it to keep focusing on reach first place on the winning spot. Okay. Now, looks like this is going to be the hard part for it. Veyron really wants to get me overtake so easily. I had to be very cautious as I needed to. Come on, almost there. Don't want to end up in second place by the Veyron. Oh, my sweet JP really wants this Lambo to win, because I'm going to use a lot of more pressure on it. Yes! And that's how first place on the Midship Challenge is. Definitely good to be in first place. Man, that was a hard race for our second one. Thank you, JP and her Lamborghini Huracan. Well, I'm really so excited to be pumping up for it. Well, it also comes out to this one. 80,000 credits could be going in for it. So, I'll make sure that looks quite turns out to be. But the Huracan is also an N600 car, but standard prices does count for it whenever it goes up to it. So it's all done for the midship challenge. That's all the 2 new rounds for it. So looks like it's time to go back on the premium sports lounge for the next part. But maybe I'll be able to be getting a gift card from the daily workout to see which car should I get. Alright, looks like another Audi R8 4.2 FSI R-Tronic, color in red. Well, maybe the side on the other type might need to be recolored for it, but it's okay. The official color that I just purchased since I got back, that'll be might need it for. Alright, well, let's definitely check on over the mileage exchange. So, no need to be purchased. That could be all good by now. Well, maybe you know, I just always use my OC's hot ride on that Huracan. That could be quite good to be successful for it. But I know, you just really want to see that cute face on her. Anyway, so, I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Check it out on Hyperion-Blue-GT and also my wiki fandom on the second link below and on the description in case if you're interested to take a look for it. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys next time to continuing on in the GT League on the Professional League. And I'll see you guys later.